morning. This is Scott with Beta Creative Content and Sherm's Guitars today. Uh, I'm a hack. I'm not a very good guitarist. I just like to plunk around in my office, and guitars are, for the most part, a lot cheaper than buying a muscle car and wrenching out in my garage. So I like to pick up guitars and play them for a while, and some of them I find are pretty cool, and I like to share them with you. Today I have a vintage guitar that I picked up last summer, and I Googled it. I tried to find as much information on it as I could. Being that it's vintage, there's actually not a lot of information on this guitar, but it is really cool. And the only other video I found on this guitar specifically, it was the guy. We share a lot of the same feelings. It is one of the coolest guitars I'll ever pick up, that I'll ever own. But because of the vintage, there were some frustrating things about it. And I've worked with it for a while, and it is a hot guitar all the way around. So that being said, let me pull out. This is my Panoramic. Panoramic is Panoramics were imported from Italy for a company named Panoramic. What it really is, it's the Crucianelli Elite. And these were imported in 61 and 62. Look how beautiful this thing is. I'll kind of give you a full look of it. It's got this really cool tremolo. Now this guitar is a 60-year-old guitar. Boy, the lights make it look like there's a crack in the finish. There's not. It's just a tremolo. I picked this up at an estate sale. It had one flaw. Well, it had a couple things. First of all, it'd been under a bed strung for, 20 or 30 years. It's got a scratch right here. That's not a crack. But this, it's a beauty. But like I said, it was strung sitting under a bed for, 20 or 30 years. And the neck was pulled way forward. And the action was probably 3 times higher than what it is right now. Now you can see I've got the action pretty sweet. In fact, I had to raise the bridge a little bit. The truss rod is adjusted in as far as it'll go, and so it's pretty tight. And I didn't have a tool, or I couldn't find the right tool when I was messing with it to put a little more bend into the neck. So it's almost, it comes in and kind of curves out a little bit, but that's just because it sat so long. But this is a hot guitar. I mean, first of all, now that I've got the action right, you hear that nice bluesy hollow body F-hole resonant. So if I want to plunk around and just play it acoustically, it's got that beautiful bluesy sound. Now, like I said, I'm a hack, so I don't play a lot of riffs. I'll play a couple chords here, but you can hear just that. No dive bombs with this tremolo, but it's beautiful. Um, Now that's hot. That's enough to make me pretty happy here, just with the acoustic end of it. But on top of it, I took it into Dave's Guitar here in Madison and had the guys over there open it up and um, well, not open it up, pull the pickups, go through the electronics, clean up the pots, clean up the switch. Um, they actually had to change the resistors in there because they were fried, and resolder everything. And so now this is run through my Vox amp. I'm not going to crank it because I got people sleeping in the house right now, but so nice and warm. I'll go warm with it. Now, if I play a lot of classic rock type stuff. So as far as just an awesome rock and bluesy guitar, like I said, I'm a hack, but you can hear the guitar. It is this thing is smoking. I mean, I normally just leave the pickup in the center position. Um, so if you can get a hold of one of these Crucianellis, I mean, mine's panoramic, but it's a Crucianelli Elite. Mine's a 61 or 62. Um, if you can get a hold of one, they are an amazing, amazing guitar. If you get it and you find that you've got a bow to it, because I've seen other, like I said, I saw another video. The guy's action was just way up high, like mine was. But this guitar is a bolt-on neck, and if you, rather than cranking that truss rod in like I did, to where now I have trouble getting it loosened up, if you pull the neck, it's 4 screws. It was really easy to pull. Mine came out clean. I mean, it just came right apart. shim it so you can bring up over here, bring up the tail piece here, so that um, you bring it back down. Remember that you're going to have room on the bridge to raise or lower it to get rid of the buzz. If you over shim it, which I over shim this just a little bit, I wish I. I'm tempted to take it back apart and pull the. I put two little shims in there. I'm tempted to pull the second one back out. Um, but even if you do over shim it, you can always raise the bridge a little bit. These pickups are hot. I mean, they're. I'm not saying that they're today's EMGs or anything like that, but this is a 60-year-old guitar, and quite frankly, the pickups are hotter. I have a couple other guitars, and this thing here, if I plug her in and roll with it, it just sounds incredible. And you really can't beat that hollow body resonance. It just gives you a different feel. The bluesy feel of this guitar is just amazing. So there's my review of the Crucianelli. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll give you another picture of this beautiful piece of this beautiful instrument. But it's not just a gorgeous looking guitar. It is hot. So good luck on finding one. It's the joy of checking out garage sales and you know stumbling across things along the way. But hopefully someday you get a hold of one of these and get to try it out. Have a great day. Thank you.